Hey guys, Dino here. It's been a stinking hot day, very humid. The sun's finally settled down over the rooftops there, so it's cooled down a lot and it's a really nice night outside. It's about 10 past 8 at night on Tuesday night, and I thought I'd share a beer with you guys. And I'm finally going to try this here. A lot of you guys will be very familiar with this beer. I've poured it up in advance just to let it warm up, but I haven't actually tasted it yet. The old Theakston's Old Peculier. Been really looking forward to trying this beer. And yeah, I was looking in the fridge and I spotted it there. And the reason I grabbed it was a couple of hours ago I was watching a video from Mick from Flat Beer Brewing. If you guys are not familiar with Mick's channel, I'll put a link on the screen and down below in the description. But yeah, I was watching one of Mick's videos, and he actually did a side-by-side of this commercial version of the Old Peculier with the one that he's just brewed up. And boy, they look very similar in head, colour, and from what Mick was saying, you know, and the taste and everything. So yeah, after watching that, I thought, yep, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. So, like I say, I've never tried it. Don't know much about the beer. I've got a book here, 300 beers to try before you die, and as luck would have it, this beer is featured in the book. There it is there. So they've got it under the category of an old ale. It's clocking in at 5.7, although I think on the bottle I've got it's 5.6, but it's neither here nor there. Yeah, so we'll just dive in. I want to keep the video short. Ooh, didn't really know what to expect, but in the book it says that it is brewed with pale and crystal malts with some cane sugar, maize and caramel. I'm definitely getting a lot of sweetness on the nose from that sugar. Yeah, it's definitely a nice caramelly sort of aroma and sweetness there coming through. But also, and it mentions it in the book, there is some sort of dark fruit. Yeah, and they mention raisin and sultana. And you definitely get that on the nose. It's very inviting. So I'm going to dive in, guys. Cheers to you all. Hope if you're working, your day at work's gone well or about to go well. That's very nice. It's a very, as you probably expect, it's a very malt-driven beer, although they mention the hops are Challenger, Fuggles and Goldings. So I guess they pair nicely, more sort of English style hops, more sort of spicy, earthy, sort of florally type hops. And that's actually really nice. I've just been drinking lots of IPAs and pale ales and beers with tons and tons of hops, really hop-driven beers, but this is a really refreshing and nice change to have a malt-driven beer. It's really nice. You can taste that sort of that all that crystal and the caramel, maize. I'm not sure what. Not sure I've ever had maize in a beer, but it's very nice. It's very refreshing. I sort of looked at it and thought it could be quite a heavy going beer, but the body on it is actually quite. I wouldn't even say it was medium. It's pretty much. It's got the same sort of mouthfeel and body as like an IPA or something. So yeah, it's not heavy going at all, very nice and refreshing. This is easily a sessionable beer. You know, I could just see myself if I was over in England, you know, rocked up to a pub over there. This would be exactly the sort of beer I'd be hoping to try. Yeah, it's very nice. I imagine if this is on tap, it would be even better. So yeah, I'm not sure what the okay, it says I was going to say the bitterness is not very high. It actually says in the book it's 29 IBUs. So there is some nice bitterness, but it's quite moderate. It says on the bottle it contains barley and wheat. It doesn't mention wheat in the book, so I guess, yeah, there's a little bit of a creamy sort of edge to the mouthfeel. It's not really holding much of a head. If I swirl the glass, it kicks up again, but fantastic beer. As you guys would know, that Paul Wixty, he was a big fan of this beer, and he did a clone, the Peculier one, which I know a lot of you guys brewed up for the tribute brew day. You know, there was the option of the supercharger or the Peculier one, and having had this now, and also having had the supercharger, both are fantastic beers. Yeah, both of them are easy drinking, sessionable, refreshing, you know, fantastic beer. So cheers guys, I'm glad I finally got to crack this bad boy open. So I'm going to top up my glass and then go inside and enjoy the rest of it. So cheers to you guys. We will catch you next time. Over and out. Cheers.